Hey, it's Marty, and we're at Jinglefest here, 2022, with Lainey Wilson, who's had the biggest year of any country artist ever. I mean, it really is ever. It's been a year for you.
It's been crazy.
I know. And you just said 15 nights in your bed.
15 nights in my bed total this year in Nashville. So your girl is tired, but excited.
You would never notice.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's amazing what a little makeup can do. And
I had to put the eye patches on today, and
Did you?
It didn't really work.
You got any extras?
We can go find some at Walgreens.
I'm going to need some.
Please. But think about like 15 nights. Are you like really high status with Marriott right now?
I mean, honestly, we got a bus finally back in June.
Oh, my gosh, thank God.
Otherwise, the top half of the year, we were hoteling it a lot and vanning it. But now we just get on that bus and we ride.
Isn't that crazy?
That's a dream come true. Just being able to, even if we are all crammed in there, it's a space where we can just come and chill. And, even though I smell a bunch of stinking old boys, it's still home.
See, you're the cleanest one of the entire bunch.
I don't know about that. I mean, they would probably say otherwise.
So this year, obviously, you just took home the CMA Female Artist of the Year, which was unbelievable, Vocalist of the Year, which was, I told you were going to win it.
Yeah, you did. You manifested it.
I did. I told you.
You manifested it.
I know we talked about it. Did you actually have something prepared, or do you really just wing it?
No, it was winged. I did have, for the new artist, I did have some little bullet points in my brain about what I wanted to say and what I wanted to cover, and I think I covered a lot more than than I even had prepared for, but I feel like it did come right from the heart. I mean, it's just, I feel like I've been preparing for the race. We finally entered it, and now we're about to run it, and it's just. And
next year, you're hitting the road with Luke Combs, coming back here, Busch Stadium. It's going to be insane. But everyone obviously is Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Is that from the Yellowstone? The hat you have on right now?
Yeah, and everybody thinks it looks like a tortilla. I'm like, you better hope I don't get hungry. Yes, this is, I actually wore this in last week's episode, and I think I might wear it again in next week's episode, but Standard Hat Works, we just teamed up with them, and you can actually go get one yourself if you want to look like a tortilla.
See, a burnt tortilla.
A burnt one.
So Yellowstone comes along. What is it like working on that set every single day with those actors?
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if they were going to be like, who's this chick coming up in here? Like, yeah, she's a country singer, but like, can she act? And the truth is, they were all fans of my music beforehand. I was fans of them, and so they made me feel comfortable. And I got to learn from the best. I'm talking about, these are the best actors and actresses in the world. And they gave me pointers, and, I told them, I said, like, I don't want to just do enough to get by with this. I want to give this my best shot. And I said, if you see that I'm doing something a little weird or wonky, like, let me know, because, I'm appreciative of this opportunity, and I want to make the most of it. So
I don't want to give away all the details from this past weekend's episode, but what is it nerve-wracking kissing somebody?
Dude.
Like, what is that like?
Yes, and especially when there's like 500 people on set watching you. And I'll just let y'all know, next week, I'm probably going to end up on the prayer list back at home. Honestly. That's okay, though.
Okay, can't wait to see this weekend's episode and see what happens.
Yep.
But when you do that, do you go past the newsstand, like, all the trades? We were talking about this. I was talking with somebody the other day about when you start seeing stuff like, oh my God, you're on Enquire or whatever, know, and people start BSing about things about your life. Do you ever sit and be like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Well, it's probably gotten worse because of Yellowstone.
I think so. And which I've I'd never expected this specific opportunity. I knew that Taylor Sheridan was going to keep giving me opportunities because he had put several of my songs in the show so far, and he's just the kind of guy where if he loves you and believes in you, then he is going to continue giving you opportunities. Not just with Yellowstone. I mean, he might put some of my music in other shows. Yeah. Like, he's just that kind of guy. So when he called me in February and said, I want to create a character for you, I mean, I didn't even think about we're touring and everything else. I mean, I just said yes because, I mean, this is a huge opportunity. And I'm just like, you can't plan for everything that has happened in the last few months.
Has he already talked about season 6 with you?
Well, I did see him last weekend. We're trying to figure some stuff out.
Nice.
So, they hadn't taken me to the train station.
Oh, that's good. Thank God. Well, I had someone ask me, like, can you find out what's going to happen at the end of the season?
Well, I don't know either.
Oh, you have no clue either?
I have no clue either because they pretty much gave me the episodes that I was in and like my part.
So it's like FBI things. Everything's
it's
like
like-
blotted out, blacked out. Yeah.
Yep.
That's nice.
I have no clue, so I'm going to be just as surprised as y'all.
When you do that show, though, is it uncomfortably around like Kevin Costner? Like he's like one guy on my list. Him and Harrison Ford are like the two actors I would love to meet.
You know, I didn't even get to shake his hand on set.
No way.
But they he's such a busy man, and
Mm-hmm.
he's pretty much in every scene in the show. So they kind of like put him in and then pulled him out and said, you got to go to the next thing.
Just like
So
that.
he's just like running back and forth, but he seems like such a good dude. And he's like shared my music, and so I know he's a fan.
Yeah.
And, I mean, who's not a fan of Kevin Costner?
100%.
I mean, just,
I mean, who doesn't cry in his movies? Okay?
I know.
Can we talk about For the Field of Dreams? One of the greatest movies ever. What is Christmas like for you this year?
I'm going to go home to Louisiana, and I'm going to spend it with my family. My daddy had a real tough year this year, and so we just got so many things to be thankful for. And
Yeah.
I'm just going to spend it with them. There'll probably be a knockdown, drag out of some sort, but that's all right.
It's not the holidays that doesn't happen.
You're right.
Someone has to get upset
You're
and like throw
right, you're
something.
right.
What is the big gift that you're giving this year?
Oh, my gosh. What am I giving? Well, I'm getting my mama and daddy a Traeger grill.
Nice. Okay.
And so, yeah, I'm trying to give back some. I'm, donated to a program called ESP, Extra Special People. And so just, for the first time this year, I feel like I can actually do things like that. Last March, not this past March, but the one before, I had $26 in my account.
That's unbelievable.
So being able to, do for other people is what it's all about.
It makes you appreciate it more, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
That's unbelievable. Well, you had a great year, 2022. I can't wait for 2023. See you back here with Luke Combs at Busch Stadium.
Let's go.
It's been a year. Lainey Wilson, it's Marty with 92.3 WIL.